Hear how they sings? That is a blues, Wes Montgomery's own. Now, be honest about yours. You have put in the hours. You know your moves, and it still comes out sounding like practice. Same color, every chorus. Here's what nobody tells you. The solo you just heard isn't built from moves at all. It is built on something you already own. My name is Junwon Choi, and I teach jazz guitar as an apprenticeship, the way it was actually passed down, not from a book. I came up a total outsider in South Korea, then learned everything at Berklee College of Music from my mentor, Richie Hart. Cariba, this blues, was one of the first tunes I played in that room. Being an outsider is why I teach it this way. I had to understand why it works, not just that it works. And honestly, back then the voicings in this tune moved too fast for me. It took me years to see they were not the hard part. They were the answer. Here's today. In about 10 minutes, one phrase each from the corresponding the melody part. The solos that comes out of the chord voicing under the melody shapes you already play. I will play you one voicing from the head, then the exact line Wes pulls out of it. The same shape, same spot on the neck. Tonight, on any blues you play, you ask a different question. Not what do I play over this, but what is already under the melody. At the end, I will tell you where the full chorus lives, notes for note. This month, we are going inside Wes's own blues, tune by tune, and this one is where the engine shows itself most clearly. So, let's look at the melody. So this is a key of B flat blues, and he plays these chord shapes. The first one is the upper structure of B flat 7, so D minor 7 flat 5. And then what he plays over here is the drop 2 voicing of F minor. By the way, this upper structure and this drop 2 voicing shape, the minor, I put it into the free PDF file and every these voicings, how it works from the shell voicing to the upper structure voicing, and on the top 4 strings of drop 2 voicing, I build the building blocks. I spend 2 hours explaining what it is, and I divided in the different part that how I teach the jazz guitar, and you will get 28 pages of the PDF. So if you don't know what you are following and what I'm saying, please go and just register free on my website and you will get the building blocks. Okay, we use those building blocks, and in here I prove from the masters that how they are using those building blocks to their own playing on the guitar. So let's get back to it. So on the B flat 7, that we know the D minor 7 flat 5 and the F minor is working good. Okay? And then on the 4 chord, which is E flat 7, he is playing this upper structure, the G minor 7 flat 5, and then same structure, he is just playing over here, B flat on the 4 chord. If we play over here, he's just playing the same thing, G minor 7 flat 5, B flat minor, B flat minor. So in this tune, he already lays out what he is going to play on those 2 chords in the blues. By the way, in the blues, once you know what to play on the 1 chord and the 4 chord, you've got covered half of the blues already. Even in the jazz blues, after the 6 major pass, it is just a 1 6 2 5 twice. First time 1 6 2 5 is 1 measures each. The second time is twice fast, 2 beats each of the 1 6 2 5. So knowing what to play on the 1 chord and the 4 chord, that is more than half of it. Okay? So in this particular blues, Wes uses the sound over here, the D minor 7 flat 5 sound. So his first chorus that is on 1 chord, which is he lays out this D minor 7 flat 5 voicing or this B flat 7 13 sound. But that is in this same voicing. Those two are the same sound. This note is really important because that is our third of the 1 chord. And when we move to the next chord, what he in the melody he plays B flat minor, right? So what I said on here, the D minor 7 flat 5, and he plays this D natural note is the key, and then on the 4 chord he plays you hear that? He plays the B flat minor sound. And this B flat minor is already in this chord voicings, in the 4 chord voicing. There is already the sound in the melody. And then he goes to coming back to the 1 chord sound. So 1 chord sound, and then 4 chord, and then coming back to the 1, and then he plays in the line in this structure. Right, the same sound, and then this sound, so what I became to understand, and I want you guys to see from how I interpret and how I deliver to you, is the chord movement is wide And yes, in the blues, 1 chord and the 4 chord, we are moving too far away, it seems like. But once you set, when you are playing your line, your solo, once you set something in the beginning, just 1 or 2 notes differentiate, then you can have the correct chord change sound. So if you set your first phrase over here in this structure, just copy what Wes was playing. He just played. This is whole sums of the what he played. But then that is also B flat major sound, and you wanted to hear that when it goes to the 4 chord, you want to make this. You want to hear that sound. So be simple, but use what Wes uses it, and try to put it in your rhythm. Something like that, simple. Or right? And then what he was playing. You can put something you know already, the minor sound, a shape. But make it clear to connect to the original theme that you played before. What I mean by that is, if you played and then might you play or not play, something like that. Move the same shape, but 1 note make difference. And then when we go to the 4 chord, that sounds like you know the Wes solo over this tune. People kept asking me, does melody and voicings really work on the blues? Cariba, this tune is the proof. In Wes Blues Insight, Cariba, I traced the full chorus, 2 full chorus, and the rest of the melody. Every line back to the voicing it came from, the shape by shape. The link I will put below. So take it into this weekend. Then by Sunday night, you will have played a chorus of Wes's own blues from the inside. So Wes's blues does not sing because of what he added. It sings because of what it is built on, the melody, and the voicings underneath it. Please put a comment below the first blues solo that made you stop and ask, what is that? I read them. Next Friday, we stay inside with his own blues, a tune that runs on 2 different sounds. And I will show you where the second one lives. So until next time, keep swinging.